So if you're new to my channel, I make content about photography, my life here in Hawaii, and when I can afford it, travel. And in today's video, we're gonna do a tour of my desk setup for content creation. Some of the stuff I have on my desk I already owned, and a lot of them are budget friendly from Amazon and Facebook Marketplace. And I'll link some of the pieces on the description below. So I said I have a lot of budget-friendly things, but I also have like expensive things like Apple products. So let's talk about those first. This is the 2021-2022 14-inch M1 MacBook Pro. It's been almost 5 years, but it's still alive and kicking. And honestly, I'm planning to just run this until I'm forced to upgrade. This is the ultimate workhorse for me. I've edited all my YouTube videos on this. I've edited tons of photos and used it for both personal and professional work. I also have the 27-inch Apple Studio display. I don't know how I edited all my YouTube videos on a 14-inch MacBook Pro, but using this studio display is like night and day. I can see more detail, the workflow is smoother, and the color accuracy between this and the MacBook Pro is spot on. This is the standard glass version, but I opted for the tilt and height adjustable stand. This is definitely an upgrade from my MacBook Pro display, which is so much smaller. Next, we're going to talk about the desk itself. This is a standing desk from GT Racing in white and natural wood. With such a small space, choosing lighter color was important. Black or any darker finish would have made the room feel cramped and heavy. The desk is slightly smaller than the standard 48 by 24 inches. This one is about 47 by 23, and honestly, every inch counts in a small room. It has a small built-in drawer to hide random things that I don't want on display. For storage, I have the WD My Passport 4TB. I think this is the 4TB. 4TB external hard drive. And I have a couple of these, and they've been great. I've tried other ones, but this is the only ones that has been working for me so far. This is the Almaden 360 rotating laptop stand. I like the ergonomic design. I can adjust the height and the angle however I need. It's also foldable and portable, so I can throw it in my backpack easily. My only complaint is the color. The space gray looks more like silver than space gray, so it doesn't quite match my MacBook Pro. This mechanical keyboard is from a company called Kissant in retro beige color. I don't know much about mechanical keyboards, but this one sounds so good and I love typing on it. At first, I had it on Bluetooth connection, but I noticed that there was a lag on when it's connecting. So I ended up just using the USB connection, and from that on, I had no trouble connecting at all. It has RGB lighting that you can customize depending on your mood. You can change the colors, you can change the mode, and it's been really fun playing with all the colors. The battery life has also been great, and I've only charged it once in the 3 months that I've had it, and I use it every day. And for $39 on Amazon, I think this keyboard has been so worth it. This mouse is the Razer Pro Click Mini. It was a Christmas gift a couple years ago. It's super portable, perfect for bringing it to coffee shops or the library. It supports Bluetooth and USB 2.4 connection, but I've always used USB and the connection has been so responsive. It runs on AA batteries, but I wish it was chargeable batteries. But in the years that I've had it, I've been using it a lot, and I've only changed the battery once. This desk mat is from Amazon. Not only is it aesthetic, it's also functional. It protects the desk and it ties the color scheme together. I accidentally ordered the wrong size, so I had to cut it with an X-Acto knife just to make it fit. This bamboo monitor stand is one of my favorite parts of the setup. It's simple, sturdy, and the natural color matches the desk perfectly. The drawers glide smoothly, and it's great for storing keys, wallet, and small things that would otherwise clutter the desk. I have some random stuff that I have on my desk, like this boba candle that I got from my roommate from his birthday party. I'm not gonna light it on my desk, but I just like having it here as a display, and I like smelling it. This is the jasmine green tea smell, and this is one of my favorite boba flavor, so I just like smelling it. I got these books from the Philippines when I went to visit a couple of years ago. This is the Nolit Metangere and El Filibusterismo. They're two of the most important works in Philippine literature. I put them here on my desk to remind myself to read them, but I have not read them. But if you read these books, let me know which one I should start first. I think that's one of the problems, is that I don't know which one to read first. So let me know in the comments if you have a suggestion. On top of these books is a Smiski, and it was also a gift. And I haven't found a place to store my XM5, so it's just been sitting on my desk. And I think it kind of looks good over there. But I know I have to like put away somewhere so it doesn't collect dust. Let's talk about cable management. Everything on the desk is being powered by this Anchor desk charging station. It has 6 AC outlets, 2 USB-A ports, and 2 USB-C ports. I mounted it under the desk with 3M strips, and I used cable clips to route the cords into the wall plug. The desk also has little openings where I can run cables, which made the cable management a little easier. All the cable ports are in the back, but I needed a cable within reach to charge my phone. I didn't want visible wires on top of the desk, and I didn't want to buy a docking station. So I ran a cable underneath the desk using the magnetic cable clips. So when I need it, I can pull out one magnet if I just want to charge it, but if I want to use my phone while charging, I just unclip more magnets. It's a cheap DIY solution that works well for me. Let's also talk about the lighting situation on this desk. First, I have the Qantas monitor light bar mounted on the monitor. This is a great space-saving light for a small desk. It comes with a controller where you can adjust the brightness and color temperature. You can also turn it on and off. Next, we have the Gobi LED light strip. This is a $15 LED strip, which is a good budget option. I installed it under the desk and the setup was easy. The app lets you change colors, moods, and brightness, and you can also automate it. Mine turns on before I get home from work, and it turns off before I go to sleep. And that's it for today's desk tour, and I still have a lot to do. Like, I want to get a drawer where I can fit all my camera equipment, and I also want to get a proper chair because this is actually our dining chair and it's not very comfortable, and obviously it's not a desk chair. I actually bought one on Amazon, but I assembled it and I sat on it and it was so uncomfortable. Right away, I could feel that the material on it was rough on my skin, and I have fairly sensitive skin, so that wasn't gonna work out. I sold it, and I'm actually trying to just save money to get a proper, more comfortable chair. While this video is supposed to be all about having budget-friendly pieces, I also think that it's good to invest in some pieces that would last you for a longer time, and something that would make you also comfortable. Like this chair, I'm willing to invest in it, buy something more expensive that's gonna last me and make me more comfortable in the future. And that's it for today's video. If you like some of the stuff that I talked about in this video, I'm gonna have some of the links in the description below. And if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you on the next one.